Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and welcome back to Minecraft, and welcome to the very first snapshot video that I'm doing in 2014. This is 14w02b, probably C by the time you see this video, and the first thing we're going to address today is adventure mode. Not much has happened to it, so don't get too excited, but there are a couple of little tweaks to it. Now you'll notice as I hover over the sign, over a block, a button, the usual stuff, you see the hitbox around it. Now if I change myself to adventure mode, you do still see it unless you are holding an item and then it disappears, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of cool. And as always in adventure mode, you can't break any blocks, but there's a brand new thing been added in. When you spawn an item in the command line, you'll see CanDestroy, and you can set it to whatever you'd like. You can set it to as many different items as you'd like. So currently I've got it set to grass, so the only thing that this shovel right here will break, and you can see it below it as well, is a grass block, and that actually is specifically only to grass. If you try to get rid of the dirt, it's not going to work. You can only break grass blocks, which is kind of cool. So to actually do that, the command line is there. People who want to use it will find it in documents, or they'll look at it right now and completely understand it straight away. That's just for the people who do a bit of coding stuff in Minecraft. Now, onto something that's pretty cool. So griefers and stealing people's items is something that people have been doing for ages on multiplayer servers, and people have been asking for a resolution to it, either passwords or like a lock chest that you can craft, or just something along those lines. And this is what they've come up with. So in the command line, you can see that we've got a Minecraft chest spawning in just to the side of it, and it's got a lock on it with the phrase ITLW. Now the ITLW is actually the password, so if I click on it, the chest is locked. It won't open for me, it won't open for anybody. I imagine it might open for ops, but I can't be entirely sure. What the hell are you doing? No, don't interrupt this. Oh my god, I'm just going to stay behind this so I don't get hit. But anyway, if I open an anvil, I can plonk in anything actually. We originally thought it had to be a piece of paper, but you can do it with a sword, a bit of dirt, anything like that. I mean, if I do it with the paper just for demonstration purposes, we're going to title it ITLW, pop it into there, and then you can click on that, and it opens. Ta-da! Which is pretty cool. So now we've got locked chest. It's locked again. Open it with the right piece of paper, and it works fine. On the topic of anvils, they've actually lowered the enchantment cost for certain things when it comes to anvils, so that's good to know. On the enchantment topic, things have changed with enchantments. You'll probably notice this extra new icon to the side of where you'd normally place your iron sword. So not only now do you need levels in order to enchant something, you actually now need lapis lazuli, which is amazing for me, because I've been saying for ages I love lapis, and everyone's like, oh, it's useless, why do you need that? It's actually because it enchants stuff. I knew that all along. That was the secret plan. But anyway, that's what you can now do. So if I just quickly change myself back to game mode 0, there we go. I'm going to plonk a sword in, and you can see that I need those levels, and I need a piece of lapis in order to do the very first rank. And if I pop that in, it costs me 1 XP level, 1 resource, and there you go. And what it will do is it will show you the first enchantment that's available on each one. So sharpness 1 and something else, or maybe not anything else. So if I click on it, we've got sharpness 1 and that's all. Sometimes you might get sharpness 1 and unbreaking or something along those lines. I'm going to set the time today before he gets me. No, this is literally the worst snapshot video ever. So going from enchantments, we now move on to doors. Bit of an odd choice of coverage in a snapshot, but really quickly you can now hold 64 in a stack, which is quite cool, and the recipe for them, which obviously is 2x3 with wooden blocks, now allows you to get 3 out of it as opposed to 1. So there you go, that's a little thing. More little details, more randomly generated blocks in the world. We now have diorite, granite, and andesite in their normal forms, as you can see across the bottom, and then these ones across the top are their polished forms. So just so you know that they're going to be out there, we found a ton of them actually when we were in a savannah, and that's the only place I've seen them so far. I've not seen them in any other area, so I don't know what biomes they're specific to. Mossy stone bricks. New recipe, you get vines, stone bricks, pop them together, and that is the brand new recipe to craft those. Now, onto the fun part of the snapshot this week. This is basically the big thing. Each week there's always a big thing that you want to cover, and this is definitely it. These are slime blocks. These are brand new, added into the game, and we got carpets on top of them all just to see if you can place carpets on them, because they're not as static as you'd like to think. If you jump on top of it, you sort of have this little wiggle, you have this little bounce to it. And I've built myself a little diving board up top so you can actually see how it works. And a lot of people have been telling me to go to like world height and try it out as well. So I'm going to climb up here, and essentially what it does is you jump on it and normal gravity applies. It's kind of like a trampoline. You'll come up, you'll go back down a couple times, and that'll be it. The recipe for these is you get slime balls and you just do them in a square, 3x3 in a crafting table, and you'll get yourself one singular block of these slime blocks, which is kind of not great. I mean, I guess it now means that people are going to go to swamp biomes and start hunting a little bit more. All right, you ready for this? And on 3, we're going to jump. 1, 2, 3, go! There we go. It kind of works. It wasn't quite as dramatic as I was hoping. Let me go to like world height and try this again. Up we are. And we're going to fly up. Let's see if we can go up. And I'm also going to see if items actually bounce on it, because that's something I haven't checked yet. Right, above the clouds. So that was at about 120. It bounces you up to about 100, and then obviously each bounce after that is going to be lower and lower and lower. I'm going to see actually if you can bounce items across it. That's the last thing we're going to check this week. So chuck a bone on it. Oh no, it doesn't. they just sit on it flat. That's a bit disappointing. Unless it's because the carpet's on top. No, it's not. It's just as it is. The mobs bounce. Nope, you don't seem to be doing anything. I guess you're not really jumping, are you? Right, let's see if this actually works. Let's see if mobs bounce. The sheep walked across it and actually didn't do anything. Let me try dropping a witch on there. Oh, they do! Oh, that's amazing. It's a shame that they don't bounce forever. It'd be cool if you could, like, supercharge them so they continue to bounce. But there you go. Confirmed. Mobs bounce on slime blocks in Minecraft. So I tell you what, I'm going to leave it there for today. Make sure you download this version of Minecraft from your client. You can just basically enable yourself to get experimental versions of Minecraft, and all of the snapshots and actually tons of the previous versions are actually going to be sat there ready for you to play on. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Let me know what your favourite feature of the brand new Snapshot is in the comment section below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Oh, that looks weird. Whoa! Whoa, I don't know what happened there. Did one of you like get angry? Oh, snap. What was that thing around your neck? What did you just do? You just did some like AoE attack and just like blew them all off in different directions.